friends, so we're going to do a super speedy review. I mean, like super fast review on how to read music, because I want you to do that little sort of assessment just so I know where you guys are. A very quick repeat of what you did the last time. So hopefully this time it's a lot easier. So let's go. Get started. Hope you guys are doing great. Had fun with my first lunch bunch, so way to go. All right, how to read music. One of the most important music symbols is the treble clef. Just like an artist needs a canvas, everyone needs a staff. If you're a musician, what else do you write on? You write on a staff. It has 5 lines and 4 spaces. Very important. The first symbol you place on the staff is a treble clef. Then what comes next? The time signature. I know you knew that. The time signature tells us how to count the notes. The top number tells us that there are 4 beats per measure in 4/4 time, and the bottom number tells us that the quarter note equals 1 beat. Now it's time to add the notes. Yay! As you can see, they are added from bottom to top, and they spell they make up the sentence or mnemonic device. Every good boy does fine. It is very important that you know the bottom line is line 1, and that's E for every. Line 2 is G. Line 3 is always B. Line 4 is D. And line 5 is F, which, if you remember the sentence or mnemonic device, every good boy does fine, then you will remember the line notes from bottom to top. E is bottom, line 1. Now let's add the space notes. Starting from space 1 at the bottom to space 4 at the top, they spell the word face. Woo, woo. Isn't that great? F is the first space, A is second space, C is third space, E is the 4th space. They spell face from bottom to top. Those are the space notes. That's because the notes are between the lines. Let's review. To read music, we must know what the treble clef sign looks like. That in front of you is a treble clef. The treble clef tells us that when we read notes on the staff, they are specific to the line notes E, G, B, D, F, and the space notes F, A, C, E. Review 2. After we place our time signature on the staff, we will know that how many beats or notes to place in each measure. Therefore, in a 4/4 time signature, or common time as it's known, the 4 on top tells us how many beats per measure, and the 4 on the bottom tells us that the quarter note equals 1 beat. Let's move on. Now we are ready to start reading a few notes on the staff. The notes you see are all placed on line 3. Remember, kids, line 3 is always B. Line 3 is always B. That's very important. Which symbol is missing in this picture? Well, it's there for you, so you don't have to worry about that. It's the treble clef. Well, you see it, so it's not a big deal. All right. As you can see, I've named all the notes already for you. B, 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 B. Because again, remember, line 3 is always B. I told you this was going to be the speed round of this PowerPoint. All right, clap and speak each beat with me, or each note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you do it with me one more time? 1, 2, get ready, clap. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Rock stars. All right, let's review. This is a staff. It has 5 lines and 4 spaces. The first thing you put on the staff is where'd it go? Well, I'm going to tell you. There it is, a treble clef. I don't know how I got ahead of myself. So, yes, you need a treble clef first. Then you add the time signature, just like the arrow is pointing to. That is a 4/4 time signature. Then you can add the notes. We start with the note B because we remember that line 3 is always B. Good job, kids. And then space 2 is A, line 2 is G. B, A, G. It's important that you know those notes. And so we also have a quarter rest, that squiggly line. Very hard to draw a quarter rest with a mouse, just saying. All right, what is the name of the symbol on beat 4? I just told you, quarter rest. All right, let's clap again. 1, 2, clap with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. You guys are rock stars. All right, we're going quick. Let's name these notes on staff. Line 3 is always B. Space 2 is A. Line 2 is G. Space 2 is A. Line 3 is always B. Say that with me. Line 3 is always B. And the first two measures of this song, I have the answer there already, is Mary Had a Little Lamb or Merrily We Roll Along. All right, moving along here, kids. The staff is divided into measures using another symbol called a bar line. All of those divide the staff into measures. You see, each blue arrow is pointing to a bar line. Remember, the bar lines divide the staff into measures. How many measures are there in the example above? 4. I told you. A double bar line is found at the end of an exercise or song. So you see, we have the normal bar lines, and then at the very, very end, we have the double bar line. Remember, the double bar line means you stop. End of piece. Do not go anymore. That's a band director's worst nightmare, when people don't stop at the double bar line. So make sure you stop. What should you do when you get to the double bar line? That's right. Stop. Do not pass go. We're not going to play a game because I want you to just remember what I just told you. So, we will do this again next time. You guys are rock stars. Woo, 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 woo. All right. So, do the little assessment for me and then let me know how you did. Have a great week. See you soon.